What's going on, everyone? Hope you all having a great day today. In this video, it's going to be more arts and craftsy. So, as you can tell by the title of this video, we are going to be refinishing the wheels on the Miata. Now, I did get some items that would be needed to be used for this project. I got primer, a base coat, and a clear coat. I already have some sanding equipment here at the house, so I have sandpaper and a palm sander. Probably won't use the palm sander as much as I'd like because there's a lot of nooks and crannies that we have to get into to prep the wheels for paint. But that is what we're going to be doing. Is we're going to be taking the wheels how they look now, and we are going to turn them a different color. So, and it's going to be a pretty common color, especially on a red Miata. I already got it up in the air. I'm already starting to strip it out and everything. But then I'm going to start slowly preparing the wheels to get painted. We're going to start by, here's kind of like the process of how it's all going to play out. We're going to strip the car, then we are going to sand the wheels, prime them, base coat, and clear coat. That's pretty much all that we really have to do. I might change up the wheels a little bit. I might not even run center caps because I'm missing one of them anyway, and they're trashed. But these wheels were like free to me, so yeah, I'm not going to be too concerned on like how everything is going to turn out. I obviously want it to turn out good. I'm not saying I don't want it to turn out good. But yeah, we're just gonna kind of play with it. These wheels are really scuffed up. They've definitely seen some curves in their life. Yeah, we're gonna try our best to fix that, and we should be good to rock and rolling. This video might take me 2 parts here. I'm not meaning separate videos, but it's gonna take me a couple of days to do this video, so stick with me here. But anywho's, let's get to stripping the Miata of its feet, and we're going to lay them all out here. Yada yada. I'm gonna stop talking, start working. All right. So like I predicted, it was gonna be a couple days before I restarted filming again. So what I believe I left off on last time is I started to sand one wheel, and then I had to pause or do whatever, right? So I do have one wheel. I started to sand one wheel, and clean the other 3 up. But I did change around a little bit here. I actually have the car just on 2 jack stands for right now because I had to move everything around, but I thought it would be a little bit better actually to just do 2 wheels at a time and then kind of go from there. So I got one wheel laid out, and then I got the other wheel over there. So basically I'm going to continue sanding down the wheel that I'm working on, and then from there we might actually get to shooting primer in this clip. So hopefully that's what we're gonna do. Sand it down more, clean it up, get all the particles out of there, and then tape her up, and I think she's good to go. So I'm going to go ahead and do that, and then yeah, kind of go from there. Stupid Teslas. I hate Teslas. They always drive around my head. But anyway, time lapse time. Here we go. All right, I got big updates. I got this all sanded down and wiped off. It is looking really good. And you know, this is what we're looking at. This is what we used to look at right here. Look like, I mean, all this gunk and all that beat up and that stuff right there. That was us in the beginning. This is us right now. There's still a lot of like little pits and stuff that I just can't sand out, but it is like a night and day difference to what, I mean, it was like literally all the way here to here down. See, like there's still little bits of stuff everywhere, but you know, to be honest, I don't really care that much. These wheels were like free and I'm giving them new life. So, you know, I think it's gonna turn out great. You know, for the longest time, I was contemplating just painting the face and leaving this chrome, but this whole thing was beat up. So that's why I'm doing the whole wheel one color. So we're at the point of where we could start laying down some primer. And of course it's like raining right now, but yeah, I think we're gonna start shooting some primer down, and I'll set up the time lapse and we'll go from there. Alrighty, so last clip that I showed you guys, I have basically got it all sanded, and turned the camera off. I taped the whole tire, is what you're about to see, and I also laid down the first coat of primer. I am using this filler primer here, so hopefully I won't need to go crazy with the coats of primer, but you know, just one primer, it's not dry all the way, but just one coat, it's looking pretty good. I'm gonna flip the camera around in a second, but so far so good. I'm really taking my time on this. That's why this video is taking so long. It's because I want to make sure I'm doing it right. It's to some people, you know, this isn't going to be like the right way to do it. I'm using spray cans, but like I said in the beginning of this video, I don't really care about the wheels that much. If I did, they would be getting shipped off for powder coat. But on that note, let's show you guys the first coat of primer on the first wheel. So a little bit sorry for the dark lighting here. So that's why you got the mood light. So this is what we're looking at right here. It's kind of awkward. I'm holding a camera and a light at the same time. But yeah, it's looking pretty good. It went on nice and thick, which is what I wanted to. Don't see any runs yet. Hopefully we won't get any runs in this. Getting into these areas, a little bit tricky under the light. You can kind of see I need to go back and do some more. So that'll be fun. But I'm going to touch it up, and we're going to let it dry overnight. I'm not that concerned about the barrel of the wheel. Don't really care about that. All I really care is the face and the lips and everything. So I'm going to touch up this little corner right here, or all these little things. I'm just going to go around it one more time. All of them got really good. The only thing that I like completely missed was like the space between the tape here. So I went back and reshot that a little bit, but yeah, we're just gonna go over just all these nooks and crannies, and I'll probably pick up the camera and back up tomorrow morning. But yeah, that's what she looks like. She looks pretty darn good. All right, so the last clip you saw, oh, I almost died, was
primer on one of the wheels. I actually have a massive update going on for you. I actually got color on the first wheel. I know, crazy, right? So I got color on one wheel. I got another wheel sanded down. One wheel's ready for clear coat. I'm just gonna send it and just put clear coat on it. And then the other wheel is ready for primer. So let's kind of dig deep, rewind a little bit into this wheel down there. So let's get into it. All right. So right off the bat, I already know you're thinking this wheel looks hideous, but basically what happened was I sprayed the wheel in this white color. It's actually in different lighting. It looked really similar to the primer, but this is what it's gonna look like, a white wheel. That's what we were going for. You can see there's lots of little marks in the paint and stuff like that. Well, keep in mind, these wheels are garbage. So that's kind of like the first reason there. The second reason was, I don't know what happened, but there was a reaction in the paint somewhere where it like spiderwebbed out and it looked horrible. I believe I have a picture of it, so I will try and show you a picture of it. But basically, this area right here was all spider webs, so I had to resand it, and I just sprayed over it. It still isn't like 100,000,000% perfect. There's still raised marks in it, but you know, that's kind of what it looked like right there. But it's considerably better than what it was. This is the other wheel. Even just sanded down, this wheel looks phenomenal compared to what it looked like. So this is all sanded, ready to go. I already cleaned it. So we're gonna throw some primer on this guy. And when that is starting to dry, or it gets dry or whatever, we're going to throw on some clear on this guy. Well, in fact, I might switch it around. I'm gonna put clear on this guy and tape this one up to get ready to get primed. So that's kind of the plan, what's going on here. This is taking a really long time to kind of film and everything. And this whole project is taking a long time, mainly because I want it to look somewhat good. I don't need it to look like 1,000,000%, but I want to have I want it to look nice, but like not nice at the same time, because we don't care about these wheels. I keep saying that, but yeah, that's kind of the plan. We're gonna do that now. We're gonna do that. All right, so I'll catch you guys in a little bit. Update time. So you might be thinking, where's the 8th lug nut? Well, I had a random one that was already black. And I think the black lug nuts on a white wheel is gonna look pretty nice. So this guy, this was the super pitted and gross one, but everything else is looking really nice. It's the primer is probably my favorite part, because you don't have spider webs in your paint quite yet. Like this one, I just moved this over here to get out of the line of fire. But this guy has clear on it now. I know it's kind of hard to tell with just the way it is, and the lighting isn't the best in this area. But that is that's that has clear on it. I'm gonna get ready to do the final reveal, taking the paint off, the tape off of that thing. But yeah, this is where we're going. This is what we're up to here. We're gonna do black lug nuts, white wheels, and a red Miata. I think it's all gonna be good. So I will catch you guys up when we have the first layer of paint on that wheel. All right, so I think we're now at the point where we have one wheel finished as far as I'm going to finish them. There's still a little bit going on in the face, but I already clear coated over that, and don't really feel like starting over on one wheel. We have another one that I will show you in a second of the overall progress of it. I think it looks phenomenal so far. But we're gonna go ahead and unwrap the first wheel. And so this is like the moment of truth. And that looks pretty crispy, if I do say so myself. I'm gonna take this off the tripod here just to get a better look at everything. And let the 5 million cars drive by. There's still a little bit on the tire, but you know, that's gonna rub off. I'm not concerned about that at all. But dude, that actually looks really good. I'm very pleased about that. There's a little bit in the stem there, but not worried about that. From being really gross to pretty clean, I think that looks really good. I think it looks cool seeing it pop against the tire like that. That actually has me pretty stoked, actually. So yeah, that's looking really good. And this is the one that I just literally just now shot the first coat on. So I did something differently. So I'm letting it kind of, obviously it's still drying now, but I did 2 coats of primer. And I think it's actually going to work in my favor here. So hopefully it won't be spider cracky like that one was. But yeah, so far it's looking so good. I'm gonna give it a couple hours to dry, and then I'm gonna do another coat just to, mainly on the face. The lip right here looks really good. But yeah, one more coat of white and then a coat of clear. And I think they're gonna turn out really well. I'm really happy on this. This looks really good. I don't even care what's going on in the middle there. That is what it is, but seeing it unwrapped for the first time, it looks really good. So as per usual, it has been a couple of days since I last saw the camera. We are officially halfway done with these wheels, and I got the rears on. So this is gonna be the first time seeing it up against the car. You know, with the paint and everything, the white on the red, I think it's gonna look killer. And you'll be able to get to see a direct side-by-side comparison of it as well. So I'm really excited for that. So let's flip the camera around and we'll show you. All right, so there it is. This is kind of what we got going on here up against the car itself. I think it looks pretty sick. Don't worry, all this stuff right here is gonna rub off eventually. It's just like the powder from the paint or whatever that is. But I mean, kind of looking at it more from this angle, you can kind of see the difference between the two. Once we get both the wheels done, I'll pull the car out into the driveway and we can actually get a better look at everything. But yeah, I think it's sick. It's the other side there. It looks a lot better in person for realsies. And we did the lug nuts in black as well. But once we get it out of the garage and the wheels done, I think it's gonna look pretty spectacular. So we're gonna get right into it. We're gonna get the front wheels off, and then we are going to just go ham. I just want to get this done because we got plenty more projects ahead of us with this car. So yeah. Oh. All right, we are all sanded and masked up. We still gotta do the little valve stem there, but other than that, we're ready for primer. So we're gonna get the primer laid down. We're gonna do 2 coats of primer, and then once that all dries, we will put a coat or two of base on there, and then we'll finish it off with some clear. So that is the plan. So let us continue, and I'll catch you guys up with the primer on. And there we have it. So I know that's not primer. That's 2 coats of primer plus a base coat. So kind of got a little carried away there. But this is the first layer of base coat. Looking pretty saucy, if I do say so myself. I'm gonna try and squeeze another, like this can pretty much done. I don't know if it's a good idea if it's the same brand, I don't know. But to use a different can of paint instead of just using the whatever. I don't know if I want to try it, but I might have to. But anywho's, there's that. When that is starting to get more dry, I'm going to spray the lug nuts in black, so we can get rocking and rolling on this as much as possible. But the goal is to get this wheel completely done today, and then we can finally get the last one done. We might not record the last wheel just because it's a little boring. But yeah, that is how we are rocking and rolling with the wheels. The next time you probably are going to see me is when it is on the car. So yeah, hopefully I can just start cruising for a bruising on these wheels and finally get them done. I've been working on this thing for like 2 weeks just in the wheel project alone. But yeah, so stick around. I promise the reveal is coming, but this is what we got so far. Let's get to it. So last time I picked up the camera was almost a month ago. I've been just really busy. I went on vacation. I did all these little things. So I was been very busy. I even got the Miata registered, so it was officially street legal. So now you're gonna have more action, more driving action with the Miata. So that is a good, I feel like that's a good excuse to not film anything. But anyways, long story short, I got the wheels completely done, so they're all done. The only bummer is, you can tell in the background, it is pouring down rain. So I'm not, the cinematics and the reveal that I'm going to show you, they gonna be kind of short and sweet and simple, and they're just basically gonna be my garage. So, but yeah, that's kind of like the big, huge thing that I was trying to accomplish this whole time. The next project that we're going to be doing is going to take a significantly shorter amount of time. I know it's been a long time since I posted. It's been over a month now since I've been able to get a video out to you guys, but life's been crazy. This wheel project took way longer than expected to film, finish the wheels, do them right, and have everything done and over with. So, but they are finally done. I'm going to show them to you here. So yeah, this might be the last part that you'll hear from me talking to you guys. So I'm just going to let you know that the videos will start to be a little bit more consistent now. Now that we're done with vacation and done with that massive project that took way too long for whatever reason. All the other projects should be relatively shorter, but for the time now, it's going to be pretty consistent in the videos. Obviously up until Christmas, where there's going to be a lot of shopping and stuff, so I'm not going to be as available towards the end of the year. But yeah, I think I've covered everything that I've wanted to cover. So let's get right into the reveal of the brand new wheels.